Hello, my name is Lilia and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I lay my fussy edges. So if you want to see that, keep watching. But first, before we go into the video, if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you subscribe right now. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. So without any more talking, let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is get your hair off your face. This is actually a wash and go, an old wash and go. So now I'm just like putting my hair in a puff. I intend to wear my hair in a puff, so I'm just basically doing the hairstyle before I start doing my edges. Next, I'm securing my puff with a scarf just to make sure that I do not have hair disturbing me as I'm laying my edges. Next thing you want to do is bring out the hair you want to lay. If your hair is fussy, I highly recommend that you leave just a little hair for laying, because the less hair you have to do, the higher chances of succeeding in actually laying your edges. So I'm using the ORS edge control for this. So now I'm just like applying the edge control all over the hair that I've left in front. I'm making sure that every strand gets some edge control. You can use any edge control of choice, but this is the one that is really very easy to get here in Nigeria, so that's why I'm using this. It doesn't hold my edges for a very long time. It lasts for just a few hours. So if you have a better edge control, then I recommend that you use that. Notice that I did not spray water on my edges, because if you spray water, I don't know about other edge controls, but for this particular one, if you spray water first before applying, it's going to make it difficult for you to lay. Then the next thing I do is take my soft toothbrush and spray some water on it, and then you dust off the water so that the excess water, so that it doesn't interfere with your edge slaying. The next thing I do is just start to lay my edges. Now, one thing I've noticed when laying my edges is that you cannot guarantee that your edges will come out to look exactly the same every time. So I basically just let the spirit lead. So I'm just like swooping and swooping into like different directions, like just to see how it looks better, you know. So that's basically what I'm doing here, just swooping and swooping my hair. If I feel like I need some more edge control, I just go ahead and dab and press the brush into the edge control just to have just a little bit of edge control on the brush, and then I continue to brush the edges into place. So I highly recommend that you use a soft toothbrush. So don't use those hard brushes that people recommend for smokers. That will just damage your edges. So use a very soft toothbrush. I also like to spray some water on the toothbrush just to like help it be a little bit softer. You know, water helps to soften things, so that's why I spray water on the toothbrush before I start using it to brush my edges. This way I end up losing almost no hair. Well, I should say no hair, but you know, you can never be too sure. But I hardly lose hair whenever I lay my edges this way. Then I also recommend that if you have strands of hair, like if you have sections of hair that are long, I recommend that you use your hands to put it in place before you go on to smooth it with your brush. You're going to see what I mean later on in the video. So as you can see, like I've not really done much to the hair that is kind of long, like this one I'm holding right now. I've not really done much. So this is what I'm doing. Before I go ahead to use a brush, I first use my hands to like put it in place before I go ahead to use a brush. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. This way you're not going to cause unnecessary breakage as you're laying your edges. Nobody wants to go around with damaged edges, so even though you're laying, try as much as you can not to cause damage. Whenever I'm laying my edges, I usually go for the effortless look. Like I just like my edges to look like I just stepped out of the shower and I have like baby hairs just lying down. So I do not do any major detailed swooping or like using a comb to like make everything look uniform. I like it to look a little bit not uniform, you know, so that to have that effortless look. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, just let the spirit lead you. I feel like I feel that doing this method of like making them look effortless just looks better on my hairline, as opposed to doing the swoop well organized swoop. Like the way my hairline is, like that doesn't look good on my hairline, so that's why I like to do my edges this way. So basically just do whatever you feel is best for you. You do not have to do exactly what you see on YouTube or on Instagram you know, so just do whatever looks good on you. Now for my sideburns, I like them to be like curved, so that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just like curving them to look like a, oh, like for them to look like hooks, two little hooks on two sides of my ears so that's exactly what I'm doing here. And if I feel like there's any part that is not sleek enough, I'll go ahead and apply some edge control just to smoothen that part. And over time, like later on as I go on, if I feel like there's any swoop that I've done that doesn't look good, I go ahead and correct it. Like this particular one, I ended up not liking how it was, you know, coiled, so I decided to just add it to the rest of the hair at the back. So that's what I'm doing here. So now I'm just doing the finishing touches. I'm just like pressing the hair down so that it lays and remains the way that I've arranged it. So that's basically what I'm doing here. And when I'm done doing all of that, when I feel like my edges are laid enough to my satisfaction, I go ahead and tie my edges with a satin scarf. I leave the satin scarf for about 30 minutes. Sometimes I leave it more if I have time, but for this particular one I left it for 30 minutes. And now after 30 minutes I went ahead to remove it. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, this particular ORS edge control does not go well with water, so I recommend that you do your hair, like if you're going to use water to do your hair, you do that before you start, allow it to dry before you start laying your edges, so that you do not have to spray water on it and disturb what you've done. So that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.